Alright, we got some more Rev 2. Um, Sadly, today was supposed to be a Street Fighter 6 video. I was going to record a Street Fighter 6 video. Yes, you heard that correctly. I was going to record a Street Fighter 6 video. This is honestly just a sad video, honestly. Um, if you don't know, right? First of all, the Street Fighter it was a splendid day yesterday. The Street Fighter 6 beta went back up for about 7 or 8 hours. Yes, the beta came back. Some of you may know that if you have a modded version of the Street Fighter 6 beta on PC, you can play it permanently, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the PS5 version. Every version of the beta went up yesterday. So, I was going to record a video, but here's the problem. It took, so first of all, when you start up the game, it took about 10 to 15 minutes to actually get in, right? You have to get past all the error codes, right? And then fighting another person, that's a completely different challenge. It would take you about 20 minutes to get into one match because the servers were just not supposed to be up. So I ended up only getting one match. I played in training mode for about an hour, but I only ended up being able to record one match. So unfortunately, it wasn't enough. But if you don't know, very bad, very sad news. There was a Capcom business report thingy mabobber, and it pretty much it's looking bad for Street Fighter 6. It's looking like Street Fighter 6 is not 2 to 3 months away. It's looking like it's 6 to 8 months away. Which is, I mean, hearing that is just devastating, honestly. Especially for me personally, because I was really betting on that game. And the fact is, it actually was going to come out before April. Their last little business report thing stated that there were going to be multiple games that come out before April. And now, the new business report, I don't know what it's called, whatever, they said that there's only going to be one game coming out before April. And that's Resident Evil 4, because we already know the release date to that. Unless RE4 ends up getting delayed very soon, it looks like Street Fighter 6 got delayed in secret. Because it didn't have a release date, so technically it didn't get delayed, but I mean, they said there were going to be multiple games before April, and now there's only going to be one. Unless that was a mistake. Either way, it is devastating to hear that, because I really wanted, I really wanted to go hard on that game, and it was not a very long wait at all. So, that hurts, not gonna lie. It really does. Yeah, when I woke up and saw that, I was I don't even know what to say, honestly. Because if you played the beta, you understand how complete the game feels. If you played the beta and someone told you, oh yeah, the game is supposed to come out in February, you would 100% believe it, right? Because even though all the characters weren't in the game, 2 months ago or something, they casually revealed 4 characters at once, like it was nothing, right? So it was very obvious that they had a bunch of characters finished. And there's even been leaked voice lines for the commentators for the characters that weren't in the beta, for every single one of them. So it really felt like the game was actually 3 to 4 months away. It didn't feel like it was almost a year away. I don't know if something went wrong, but it's just not good. And I hope it was a mistake, because Street Fighter 5 is dead, right? They're done supporting that game. And they seem to be betting on Street Fighter 6 coming out in February or in March, maybe even January. Who knows? But the thing is, almost every Street Fighter game has come out in February, and now they're just gonna break that, unless it was a mistake. But I mean, it's public information. It's not some like leak or anything. And that really sucks. That really sucks. Because I was really relying on that game for my channel personally, because you know, obviously I want my channel to grow, and I was really like, I felt like Street Fighter 6 was really going to give me the motivation, the will to grind the game, the motivation to make as much content as possible for it. And I was like, oh, that's in February, you know, that's not that far of a wait. But now it could be June, you know. And oh my god, it could be, I mean, it could be September of next year, which is insane. I don't know what was missing from the game, right? It had the character creator that worked. It had it had the shops with all the customization stuff you could buy. It had the arcade games. I didn't see a single graphical error or glitch at all while playing. And I mean, I guess the only explanation would be that there's something wrong with the story mode. And yeah, I know I'm talking about the Street Fighter 6 instead of this gameplay, but I really want to talk about this because this is like this is bad. This is really bad. Because for me personally, fighting games are incredible. If you've been watching, you know fighting games are incredibly stale for me right now. Because all of the new ones are just not hitting. They're just not hitting for me. So this is just devastating for me. And for my channel too, honestly, because I just really don't know what I'm going to do now if that's true. I was really betting on February. If it's June, I mean, I don't even know what to do at that point. That's just... I can't believe it, but now I guess I'm betting on the next NetherRealm game to come out very soon. Like, that's just insane. I can't take Strive anymore. Like, I can't play Strive and for another year, you know? I can't... There's just no way. So, it's not looking good, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it just sucks. It just sucks. I mean, we were just playing the game yesterday, again. Everyone was just revisiting it because the servers were randomly up, and it was just, I mean, getting on the game yesterday, it was just amazing. It just felt so right, just hopping on Street Fighter 6 again, you know? And now here we are, one day later, and it may be extremely gone. Like, it might... And here's the problem, here's the thing, that I hate, okay? If you remember, Guilty Gear Strive got delayed almost an entire year, right? It got delayed like 9 months or something like that, right? Why? Okay, so remember, it was supposed to come out in fall of 2020, right? And then it ended up coming out April of 2021, right? And then right before it came out, like 2 or 3 weeks before it came out, or something like that, a month or something, it got delayed to June of 2021, right? It got delayed like 9 months or something. And if you played that game when it came out, it was bare minimum. It still is pretty bare minimum. 16 characters and a mid-story mode. Why was that game delayed a whole year? Right? And that's the problem. That's the thing that I'm worried about for Street Fighter 6, because we played the beta for Street Fighter 6 and it felt like a fully complete game. And now it's going to get delayed, you know, possibly 4 to 8 months. it's just insane to me. Unless there was something incredibly wrong with the story mode, the rest of the game was just perfect. You know, unless they're gonna add, you know, 3 more characters than expected, I just don't understand why it gets delayed. Because, you know, Guilty Gear Strive got delayed, and it wasn't for the better, because the game still, at a casual standpoint, the average person, the game was garbage. I mean, you had 16 characters in online mode and a 4-hour cutscene that was a story mode, right? And it got delayed a year for that. Almost a year. You know, and I hope Street Fighter 6 is the same way, because from what I played, right, the game was literal perfection, right? Does that mean that they didn't like the way it played and they want to completely change everything about the game and rework the mechanics and make it boring launch Street Fighter 5? I don't know, right? Again, this could all just be a mistake or just something we weren't supposed to know, and it's still coming out in February. But the fact that they're like official, like, business thingy, I don't know what you call it, you know, posted this as public information, as that there's going to be one big Capcom release before April, is pain, right? And if the game comes out in April, that sucks, but that's still something, right? But it's just looking bad, really. You know, it definitely ruins a lot of my plans, personally. And I just don't know. I really don't know. By the way, look at that beautiful 12-frame delay. But yeah, it sucks. It's a bad situation, honestly. And I don't know. I was speechless, honestly, because it was without a doubt, it was the most complete feeling fighting game I have ever played, and it was a beta. It had every feature you could imagine, and it was a beta. The training mode was amazing, bro. You could even choose what stages you wanted in random select. It had every little tiny feature that fighting games don't have, and you don't. It's not a feature that's like, oh, if this game doesn't have this feature, I'm not buying it, right? It doesn't matter. It had features that you didn't even care about. It has, and it was a beta, right? So I guess something went terribly wrong with the story mode, and they don't want to pull Street Fighter 5 and release the story mode later down the line as like a free DLC. And that really sucks, because for me personally, am I going to play a story mode? Yes. But is it going to keep me playing the game? No. I'm probably going to play the story mode once and never play it again, right? For a lot of casuals, they will play that story mode like crazy, you know, they'll love it. So that just sucks for me personally, because I can take the story mode as a free DLC, because it's probably going to be the best fighting game story mode since forever. Honestly, so does it really matter? No. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that in this video, because as of right now, I've only seen one person talk about it, and that was Maximilian. And it seems like something that every Capcom player should be talking about, and they're not. Like I said, I only saw Maximilian talking about this. And this is a very big deal, because everyone was like, oh, we only got like 2 months of Street Fighter 5 left. No, you got a lot more, apparently. So yeah, you know, sub if you want. Today's agony. And yeah, I guess I'll have some Street Fighter 6 gameplay this week. The rest of what I have, and so yeah, peace.
Yeah, hate that I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. I done society, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm tryna get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it on. I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah. Hop out and I'm scheming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on gold, fending all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range, if you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I ain't never backing down, come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town, I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down, come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town, I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights.